So the first ever community challenge officially starts today. If we open up the challenge tab, we have the medium march hunt. So for this, we have to harvest any animal of class 4, 5, or 6 and pass the harvest check, that's important, to contribute. Thus far, it's 2% completed, and if we look at the rewards here, it's a pretty cool cosmetic pack. I like this camo, I love this wood grain pattern, and the spray could be useful for different things as well. So definitely hoping that this gets completed by the community. I wish we had an actual number, because I'm guessing it's tens or hundreds of thousands community-wide of harvests that are required. That part maybe can be added down the road, but I figured what better day to come out here to Tearoa and maybe shoot some fallow and Sika deer than a day where class 4, 5, and 6 animals are needed. So just stopping by the old fallow grind setup, and we have a whole bunch of them all over the place. So the more good shots we can make here, the better. Got the Parry 308 for this. These guys are just under 300, so hopefully if we aim like a little bit low. Got those two. Those guys have no idea anything happened. And typically with this spot, more kind of just walk in as we go. So we're going to try to get in close more so than ever and get those vital hits just for the challenge. So once again, right about 300 meters. I don't think we'll have any issue getting those two. They're way closer together. Good deal. It'll be 4. And the ones across here also didn't hear that. I think they're in range too. Yeah, that guy's like 260. Did we get a vital there? That one didn't drop him. Might have been a little low, but I think it'll still be single lung. Maybe we can get these two that are side by side. A little iffy on the last shot. He's still going down quick. I mean, these things are just not hearing it. Let's get one last one. And I think we'll call that good. Not too bad. There should be a whole bunch getting added to the total here. So real quick, I'm coming back here at the end, and I want to edit something into the beginning of the video for anybody that's confused. If you're looking for this and you don't have your challenges tab and you're wondering what to do, what you got to do is go into your system. You have to go to Avalanche Apex Connect, these settings here. You got to turn social features on. If that's off, we'll go ahead and disable it. You can see no challenges tab. Once you have that on, if we go back into the proper thing, we'll put social features back on, enable. Now we have to just close the menu and open it back up. Challenges tab is there, and we're good to go. And now we get to do some form of speed round to pick these things up. So we know these two shots were perfectly fine. That one got the vitals, and also you probably saw there, I activated a weekly challenge as well. So that'll be ticking off as we go, and I think 15 deer. Oh, nice. That's the first time I messed with it. I really like that little kind of update thing that comes up. Is it every time, or is it? Oh yeah, it is. That's cool. So then we have our third, which was double lung, and fourth one. These were the ones we weren't really worried about. Gonna have the third and fourth little update there. That's a cool little thing. I'm glad they added that. Now some of these were a little more iffy. That was right lung, so we're gonna be good on that. This one, I think this one might have been fine. It's the one over there that I'm really most concerned about. That was left lung, so we're also still good. That was the one at 374. We've got this guy, which means he's dead in the water. So left lung, that was barely, but all vital hits thus far, so all count for the community challenge. And finally, this guy, there's vital blood right there. Got him left lung at 279. So all 8 of those fallow deer will count, and probably will make a stop back here at the end of this hunt as well. Just kill a bunch more, try to contribute to the challenge as much as we possibly can. I will say, for this, no doubt, like Great One grinds, if this challenge gets completed by the community, and I suspect it will, that's probably going to be the biggest reason, because so many Great Ones, and especially in that class 4 range, are going to be getting shot. I think that's going to help things a lot. Now, the main thing that I wanted to get after today is the Sika deer. Something we just never really hunt. And as I said, the perfect day when class 4s are required for this challenge. Got a decent level 3 out here. And, you know, frankly for this, normally we're not bothering shooting the does. Every kill, as long as we pass the harvest checks, will count. So we might as well. And there's a nice 4 out there. So I brought the Quist Reaper as well. But for longer shots like that, I think the Parry 308 is going to be a much better option. He's just trotting along, and this guy's out here attentive. If he turns, well, actually, finally, that guy slowed up, so let's get this first. That's going to be just fine. That guy still didn't take off. We'll just take whatever we can get. So maybe here, we can actually get some usage out of the Quist Reaper. It's a little beyond 150, but I think very much doable. Although that was awfully low, I think the follow-up may have saved it. And then we've got these two laying down here. Got 2 more out across there, plus the one that we just shot. Just rolling along, and I really want to get an albino Sika deer one day, so even beyond just the challenge here, hopefully this can help us out down the road. But the fact that Sika deer are class 4 makes no sense. The 308 just blasts right through them. That's what I would think too if there was a 308 going my way. Now, were we able to save this guy? There's vital blood there, maybe from both? Although it almost looks like intestines the first time. No, it was left lung the first shot somehow. I don't know how we pulled that off. And it was the second shot that ended up intestines, so didn't even need to save him, but I guess couldn't hurt since we already got vitals the first time. But just like that, we should be up to 13 deer for our challenge. Got that one in the heart actually at 228. Gotta run over and grab that guy, but not only is he the furthest one, also the biggest and only gold Sika deer thus far. Just hopefully he won't be the last one, but 147 for him, double lung at 338. Pretty solid deal. And in 2 more kills, we'll have the weekly challenge taken care of. Well, there's a max system at 4. Can go back to the Quist Reaper here for sure. Gonna be no problem there. There was that level 1 there. We might have gotten at least the last vital hit to get to our 15. This used to be like a really good Sika deer lake, and obviously it's still solid. I don't think nearly as many drink here, but this particular spot, I think it's maybe where we killed a diamond with the takedown recurve or something from that tower right there. But this guy, 166, definitely the best one we've seen thus far. Got him double lung. And the real question is, because the guns are so powerful, that was a vital hit. So that will wrap up the weekly challenge. I want to see, does it give like a different, or did that one not count? No, it just doesn't tell you that you got it done. There we go. Well, what do you know? Got a level 5 fallow out here, honestly with a good estimate, but is definitely one of the smaller racks. 243 to 285. Got all these baby ones out front. I actually shot a couple of them over here already. I've just been pretty much going around the map, literally shooting every Sika deer, every fallow, whatever we can. And now at this stage, our first opportunity to get actually something good, and let's not blind ourselves with the night vision binos. That guy's there at about 270, and then we definitely want to get the 3 beside him. So let's just first reload, because we might need an extra shot. 0 for 300. I don't know, I think that guy's going to have a chance at it, but he really does look like a big 4 to me. As long as we can sneak past the 2, we're good. The 5, maybe not so much. What happened there? Maybe we just kind of got that awkward spot where it's vertebrae. See if we can save him. We're going to need him to trot, though. He's really not going to be in view. We hit him. I don't think that's going to help us. So medium bleed rate on this one, but he even ran further than I would have guessed. Yeah, we were too far back, so we're going to get nothing. As far as the challenge is concerned, from those 2, that's unfortunate. And as far as our 5, I mean, he was starting to come back. That really did not go well. He would have been a troll anyway at 246. And we just found that one spot didn't quite punch through the lung. We were maybe kind of close on that. If we were higher up, that might have gotten into the left lung there. But I guess when it comes to a troll, no harm, no foul. And just sadly can't help with the challenge with shots like that. And I figure we might as well throw some red deer into the mix here. They are class 6, so they'll also count as long as we actually shoot decently well. This guy's standing broadside at about 150. Take our time a little bit more. That's what's supposed to happen. And a couple of those over there might not take off. For instance, those 2 not so impressive stags. Now, they are alarmed. They're also, I don't know if the water caused that, because the hind took off just fine. Maybe they weren't actually sort of stuck there on the water's edge, and nonetheless, we'll take them. 3 more down for that, and I'm also curious, like, when it comes to the challenge tab here, does it live update? Because it's been at 2% the entire time. We've been here for about 2 hours. It had only been live for maybe a couple more hours than that when we actually got going recording here. So I don't know if maybe we'd have to close the game and reopen to see a live update, or if it is live updating, and there are many kills that are going to be required. But obviously 2 weeks to get it done. As I mentioned, between just everybody out here hunting, I think all the Great One grinds going on are really going to help, because a lot of those species are in this range. And the more of this kind of stuff we can do to help it out, the better. So a couple of level 4s there, and I think we're going to give Fallow one last shot. You gotta be kidding me, there's another 5 here, but it's small rack again, and he's on the move, which considering last time, but I think we're gonna try it. Felt pretty decent about that. Second shot's gonna drop him, although I'm still not gonna say we definitely got him, because again, these guns are so dang powerful, but 2 flesh hits on a fallow deer. We know with the 308's not going to get it done. I think something in there probably should have worked, and got a whole bunch more over there. That's all those little tiny ones again, so we'll probably get the 2 4s, and maybe we'll end up leaving it at that. Couple level 5s, a few decent Sika deer, and 1 solid red deer, and we'll see where that final level 5 fallow gets us, but we'll get reloaded. Go ahead and launch these shots downrange. I think we're close enough. Yeah, it'll be fine. That guy's gonna move a little bit. No big deal there at all. However, that second shot, I think we hit that same area, like just in front of the lungs. Hey, he's going nowhere now. And we'll go and see what our level 5 ends up being. But honestly, as far as these challenges are concerned, I'm really excited to see where this goes in the future. The little cosmetics pack here, as I mentioned, I like what they have here. But also, I really would like to see maybe not a live update encounter, because I imagine so many people across the world playing. Live update would be difficult, but maybe even every 15 minutes or something. If you got, first of all, the actual goal, whether it's 100,000, 500,000, whatever medium game harvest, and then also like the progress bar along there with how many total kills it is. I would really like to see that. I think it would incentivize actually doing this a little bit more, because you can look at this and say, ah, it's 2%, it's nowhere close. But if we knew the number, I think anyway, that would make it a little more fun. So fallow deer, that is vital blood, so the first shot was just fine. It doesn't look too bad from here, but again, kind of appears to be that kind of big 4 rack. Yep, troll and even worse this time. 238 for that guy, but no big deal. Barely long. We shot pretty far forward too, I thought. It was 200 meters, so I guess there was that to contend with, but a couple of extra ones to pick up, and not too bad. I mean, I think this is something to just have fun with here and there, going and chasing our fallow deer, but for this event, the kills we can get, pretty darn useful. But yeah, I think this is really cool. It's potential for some really, really neat cosmetics to be added to the game as well, whether it's community challenge or even like solo stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing that be a big thing, like a big time target to try to reach. Try to do something really difficult and maybe earn like a gold medal or whatever. Any kind of things to customize the guns even further, I think would be cool. But on that note, as we have made our hunting pressure very pink up here on this lake, that's gonna do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.